that was a Big East battle. That was a game, foul trouble hurt us early. Unbelievable environment here. Played a great team, well-coached team, tough team. We didn't have any rhythm in the first half. And quite frankly, I told Kris at halftime, be the best player that you can be and everything will fall into place. Make your teammates smile, keep them happy, move the ball, attack the rim. All we wanted to do is be an attack mode and we were able to make some shots, but we were able to get some stops. I thought our defense for a period of time, their first 10 shots, I think they were 1 for 10 or 2 for 11, whatever it was to start the half. And I thought the 2 biggest shots of the game were Drew Edwards' threes. That really got us going. The basket looked big from there. We were really fortunate to come on the road, sell-out house. Big East basketball at its best. Played a great team. Roosevelt was a really, really tough matchup. Dunn, Martin has continued to get better and better. But I was just proud of our kids' persistence. I was proud of our team toughness. And looking forward to moving on. But, we beat a very, very, very good basketball team today. And I'm really proud of our kids being home here.
At the half, to only have 2 fouls on all 3 guys, are you relieved at that point?
I was relieved because, when we got to, I think, 10 or 11, rolled the dice and put the guys back in. We played a little bit zone, you know what I mean? Told them don't foul, try the best not to foul. Our bench is razor thin. But at the same time, those kids had some game experience from when Kris was out, Ryan still being out. So I thought them being hurt earlier, I thought Kyron did a good job in the first half, stemming the tide. And truthfully, I said, Kris, be the best player that you can be the best player in the country. And man, that was hard, but man, that was fun to watch from the sideline. That was pretty special.
His fourth came from all the way at the foul line and tried to get the ball and pick up 4. How worried were you at that point, given what you've seen without him first?
I'm extremely worried, and this is where you have to trust your players and have a #1 relationship to trust them. It was 5:38 on the clock, I think, when he picked up his 4th foul. I looked at him, he's like, no, I'm good. So we just tried to get it around the 4-minute timeout and made it up. Then they went on a 6-0 run. You know what I'm saying? So I was very, very nervous. And, some of his attributes, Kris's attributes, is his toughness, and sometimes that gets him in trouble from the defensive standpoint.
Kris, on the 4th, when you look at that play on film, is that something that you're going to regret having done? Try to get that ball?
Definitely. Throughout the whole season, coach staff, that's one of the key things I got to start focusing on, is just trying to be more disciplined. I know how much I'm into the team, being out there with my guys, so I got to try to be more smarter, and I feel probably definitely is my
Kris down 11 and a half. Do you see it as a big hurdle or not all that much?
Echo what we're talking about.
Yeah, really, all we did was battle back. Great group of guys. We just went out there to fight. That's all we can do. We love playing with one another. The coach loved coaching us, and we just went out there to fight with them.
Can you talk about Rodney? I think he has 7 threes for the season coming into today, and obviously he has one.
Definitely. We all know what Rodney could do on the court. He's very great. He can rebound and defend. He can definitely shoot it. Today really showed how good he could be. We just hope he keeps position like that first.
Before the game, we talked to the staff about Rodney coming along. A lot of people understand this is still Rodney's 14th game that he's actually played. And to be a high-level game like that, and to perform like that, Rodney must have a lot of shots, and I think he's just getting comfortable. To be down at 11, shooting 28%, whatever we were, to me, I was relieved. And I told the guys, we could easily be down 25 plus. So, I think our defense is getting better. But I liked our mental and our physical toughness. I thought at the end of the day that was the deciding factor for us, for the way we wanted to play.
Josh, Kellen Dunham's had a horrendous shooting slump for about 5 straight games now. When you're putting together the scouting report for Butler, do you treat Kellen as, hey, he is a great threat, or do you mention the fact that he's not shooting the ball well lately?
Kellen Dunham is one of the best players in our league and one of the best shooters in the country. I would take him on my team any day. He shoot or shoot. I'm pretty sure the coach is not worried about that. That kid is a first-team all-conference player, great player. Sometimes the ball don't go in the basket to the likings of the fans or to his teammates. That kid is going to be something to reckon with before the end of the year. This is game one of the biggies. You don't worry about those players. It's like one of these guys being in a slump. Good players figure it out.
Rodney, Coach talked a little bit about he couldn't get into a great rhythm in the first half. It seemed like the second half the game was much more to your liking in terms of rhythm. How much did that help you feed off of those threes?
I think our point guard did a great job of pushing the pace and putting a lot of pressure on the defense and opening up the floor for a lot of us to make shots.
Ronnie, can you talk about what it's like to play without Kris on the floor? What you guys have to do to cover for his absence?
Kris is a great player. He has a great impact on the floor. We have a lot of other good players on our team. And I think it is a little bit different, but we adjust really well. We got a lot of great role players around our team. And that's what our people know about our team.
I think our execution has to be a little bit more sharp when Kris is off the floor because he can make up for so many mistakes that our other guys do. So we talk about execution, you know.
Rodney, confidence in your jump shot today? Just kind of come in, really in the first half, you had a couple as well.
Yeah, I was getting up a lot of extra shots. Coach Cooley more than I was, and it started to pay off.
Kris, when you got your fourth foul, on offense it become more about being a facilitator versus being a guy that can go to the basket and score?
Well, the coaching staff always told me to be aggressive. Really, I can't try to change my game. I got to be a little bit more smarter, but at the same time, I got to be aggressive, and that's what I'm good at. I'm just trying to get everybody involved.
For as long as we got Kris in the Providence College uniform, we're going to make sure he earns his scholarship, trust me. We're going to have him in attack mode from the minute he wakes up because he's going to be here much longer.
Kris, did Butler do anything in the first half to slow you down at all, or did it take you a little time to adjust anything, or was it more just you not being as aggressive?
They're a good team, very gritty, very tough. We just had to adjust during the game. I think the second half was like really adjusting and starting to figure it out. And collectively, just got together and we're just
Happy New Year, everybody.